So if you begin exploring the Buddha's teachings, very soon you come up to the idea that desires are not fulfilling. They're not satisfying. They're not a source of true happiness, as it were. And to some, and specifically to me, honestly, that reality was a little bit hard to swallow at first. It seemed like, oh, that's so unfortunate, right? All this effort I've spent in my life has been wasted, at least according to the Buddha. Okay, I won't say all the effort has been wasted, but at least the effort that I spent trying to gain happiness from my desires was wasted, okay? But if you explore a little deeper this notion, you might find a different conclusion. Suppose we lived in a world where for $10 million you could buy true happiness. Imagine what kind of world that would be. Imagine the amount of conflict and struggle that would exist, everyone trying to acquire enough money to gain this $10 million happiness. Do you think that'd be an enjoyable world to live in? I don't think so. And of course, with the nature of material wealth, a vast majority of people would never obtain this happiness. And so a vast majority of people would be born and struggle and struggle and struggle to gain this happiness and never achieve their goal and die. And it'd be a miserable life, right? Or let's consider another case where true happiness lied in, let's say, a certain romantic relationship, a certain quality of partner to obtain in order to gain true happiness. Suppose this kind of individual who was of this quality walked past the street. How many people would be harassing them to gain their affection or, whatever the case. So it's actually a mercy that money can't bring true happiness, relationships can't bring true happiness, etc., etc. So of the options between a world where material possessions don't bring true happiness and a world where material possessions do bring true happiness, I think our world where they don't is actually much more merciful, you could say. And the good news is true happiness is possible, at least according to the Buddha. So in this world, not only do we get the mercy of not having to pursue material things for our true happiness, but we can pursue something that is not in conflict with other people's pursuits to get our true happiness, right? When you meditate, that doesn't prevent other people from meditating. Or when you contemplate, that doesn't stop others from contemplating. And in fact, these things not only don't stop others from doing them as well, it supports other people's efforts, right? If you contemplate and gain some deep insights, you can help others in their contemplations. Or when you're meditating, you can invite others to meditate, or at least be a good example for others, right? If they see you meditating, they might be inspired to meditate themselves. So the mercy is actually that the path to true happiness is one where others are supported, not torn down, right? If the happiness came from acquiring $10 million, then if somebody else has $10 million, that's $10 million that I don't have. And so I would try to take it from them, potentially. Some might try. I wouldn't try, but some might try. So it's actually something to be happy about, I would say. The fact that desire is unsatisfactory, or the objects of desire are unsatisfactory, right? Something to think about. If you guys want to support the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.